This year's hit, Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy's comedy, The Heat, made nearly $220 million. That's enough money to have director Paul Feig now busy on developing a spin-off movie. According to reports, Feig is putting together a movie revolving around the characters played by Jamie Denbo and Jessica Chaffin, who shared some of the funniest moments in the film. Feig said the following: "Jamie and Jessica are two of the funniest people on this planet. They took small roles in The Heat and turned them into characters worthy of their own movie. I can't wait to unleash Beth and Gina on the world. Run for your lives." Schnepp, buy or sell this spin-off for The Heat?
I'm going to buy it. I think I loved The Heat when I saw it. I laughed through the entire movie. And those two girls, trained by my pals, the Upright Citizens Brigade, they were incredibly funny. That entire scene in the van, laughed my ass off. And I'm glad they're doing a sequel, even if it's not the two main characters. It's still within that world. You're still, I'm sure, going to see Melissa McCarthy is going to be in that movie. Maybe not the main character, but she's part of that family. And they also had Jane Curtin. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people in that family, in that whole world that they just had like 2 scenes with that I'd love to see more of. So a full buy.
Aaron?
I love falling in love with the smaller characters when they just take up the screen and you can't stop watching them, and they're captivating and funny and interesting, and I'm so excited to see these girls get their spin-off. I'm a big fan of female-centric comedies. Paul Feig is great with them. We've seen his work in The Heat and Bridesmaids. He's consistent. I love his work. And I think we should get a little more Adam Ray happening too, because he was fantastic in that movie as the villain before the reveal at the end. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you haven't seen it yet, but do go see it. It's a great movie, and I think this would be a lot of fun.
Dennis?
I actually have to sell it. While I liked The Heat, I thought it was funny, and those characters were funny. I actually, when we read this story, I didn't remember who they were, and I had to look them up, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, they were the sisters. They were funny. I don't know if I want to see a whole movie about them, though.
I got to sell this too. I also thought the movie was funny. I liked their scenes in it, but I think there are characters and actors who are magnificent, both as characters and as actors, in supporting roles, adding to a bigger overall scene. But if the career of Rob Schneider has taught us anything, is that just because you're really awesome and very skilled and wonderful at what you do as a supporting character doesn't necessarily mean they should give you your own movies. And I think the same is true of certain characters. So while I like the movie and I like these characters, I got to sell the idea of them getting their own spinoff.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.